Hello and welcome to episode 33. This is Botany part 2. So it's Direwolf20's 1.16 modpad, but we're doing some more Botany today. So the previous video took a little while, and when I recorded this as one big video, it just took ages. So part 2 now. The next part is a little bit more tricky. However, we have a sink, so we're good. So what we're going to do is over here we're going to put the apothecary. So we're going to dig down here a couple of blocks. We're going to jump down here because I forgot to do this whole side. Oh well. We will fix that in a moment. There we go. So if we go, what were we on? 1, 2, 3. So if we have the sink here, and then I want a fluid pipe somewhere. Fluid. Elite tier. Yep, that's fine. Or do I want the elite? No, see, I don't want these fluid pipes. I want the other ones. So let's go and have a look at the backpack. We should have a whole bunch. Advanced pressurized, which is gases. Then we've got gases, fluids. There we are. So fluids is good. We also need the mechanism wrench, or the configurator, I think it is. Yep, the configurator. So we'll do that. The water is already coming up in that thing, which is good. No, it's not coming up in that thing, so we need the configurator to do its magic. Oh, it's on gases, so let's change that to configure fluids. Right click on the bottom. Really? Oh. Not fluids then. Let's wrench. There we are. Configure it to wrench. Wrench? No. What the? There is one mode that allows you to change whether it pushes or pulls. I'm sure it was the wrench mode. Maybe not. Alright, so rotate. No. Empty. What about empty? Nope. Fluids? No. Redstone sensitivity. Come on. You pull from here. I know you do. That is fluid, right? Yeah, it's fluids. So, come on. Items, wrench. Alright, let's try the other pipes. Or do we even need that? You know what? Let's go with what we've done before, shall we? Which is, we're going to put our wrench back. We're going to put our pipes back, and we are going to export a bucket of water. We need some more cables. Where's the cables? There's cables. Right. Where are we? We are 1 under, so that's cool. There we go, I knew it was here. So we'll just run a cable across here. We'll get rid of the sink. We will then go and get these. Put a couple of those in place. Right, so here we are going to go up. So we've got that thing there. We'll go up one more. Or will we? No, we won't. We will destroy the floor. There we go. Alright, so the petal thing will go there. The exporter will go obviously here. We should have the wrench for that, so we should be able to put that above. We should then be able to put the apocopocoacaphy above it. The thing will get changed to fluids. We will then export fluids into the petal thing. Let's hook that up, and that should work continuously. So that should now be full up. So if we go back up, so if we do that, and then get some floor. There we go. Bump, bump. And it's not full. Now, is it from the side? Is that what the problem is? Does it not come in from the bottom? That might be an issue. It might not come in from the bottom. So let's do this. Let's change that. We will give that an export. We will then do underneath fluids, water. No. Okay. We're going to go from the top. Will that work? I'm sure that you could fill this up automatically. I don't really want to stick it on top there. I mean, that's just dumb. I'm sure you could fill this up automatically. Maybe it was... Maybe it was just what I was thinking about, which was the sink, or a water source of some kind being exported into there. So maybe I do need the elite pipes after all. Where are we? Advanced item pipes. There is an extractor there, which is fine. We've got fluids. Yeah, we've just had them and I couldn't get them to hook up. What the hell? Oh, Wraith maybe? No. Well, whatever it is, I got knocked off. Yeah, I think a good idea would probably be to sleep. Maybe. Let's go do that. Wow, there's a little bit of lag on this. Oh, there we are. I don't know why I threw the last one at him, but I did. Right, here we go. We need pipe. There we go. Elite fluid pipes. Let's see if they work. I was sure that you could fill these up. And it doesn't look like it, you know? No. There was a way that you could actually fill these up before. Right, let's see if we can science the shit out of this thing. A user, an item user with a bucket. How about an item user with a bucket? So the item user is placed that way. Redstone signal, bucket. Oh, it needs power, doesn't it? Do I have a portable cube? No, I don't. That would be kind of cool, actually. But I do have a plug somewhere. Don't I? Is that a plug? Receives energy from the adjacent blocks. No. Provides energy to the adjacent blocks. There we go. I knew I had something somewhere. Let's shove that in there. Let's put that onto the network and then not worry about power ever again. Are you still not working? Damn it. Requires redstone. Always on. Nah! Yes. Okay, so that... Oh, it's taking it in and then taking it out. So, we take it out and then we don't do anything with it. We just refill it with a bucket. So, can we import and export? Can we export a bucket into this system? And can we import another one? So, we want to export buckets. So, let's put that down. We need to whitelist those as well. Exact mode, it needs to be a bucket. That's an exporter. I need a bloody importer. Right, so we know that that goes, the exporter works. So let's see about the import. I need an import. Import. Like so, like so. There we go, importer. Right, so let's see if we can import a bucket. So it needs to be whitelisted as a bucket, because we only want to pull the buckets out. So if we put that in there, the bucket disappears. Perfect. It's always on. Now the exporter, so if we shove that at the bottom, we should be able to configure this. There we go. And then we should be able to get ourselves a bucket of water. One bucket. I wonder if I taught it how to make water buckets. I didn't. So we'll go and teach the system how to make a water bucket in a minute. However, exporting buckets of water, one bucket. You can't put another bucket in there. So if, for instance, we were to throw this bucket in the system, and we'll get a couple of empty buckets. So we'll get a couple of empty buckets. And we take the water out, it would instantly refill it and then put another bucket in. Refill it, put a bucket, refill, put a bucket, refill, put a bucket. Nice. And putting those buckets in the system drains them out. Ah, sweet. Alright, so we can automatically refill the there, whatever that bloody thing is. But that also means that we can automate the seeds and stuff, right? So if we teach the system, now I'm going to do something, do I really, yeah, I'm going to do something bad here. I'm going to just break the glass. In case of emergency, break glass. Right, so we're going to go over here and we're going to teach the system how to make a bucket of water. Bucket of water, there we go. And we're going to teach the system how to do that, which is perfect. So it says processing, that's not processing, it's a bucket and water. So it's one bucket, one bit of water gives you a bucket of water. So that's not it. So right, we need a bucket. We need two buckets because I need some water. So we need one empty bucket and one, we got fluid there? No, we've got no fluid anywhere here. So let's go downstairs and get some fluid. We'll have to do this one down here because there's no fluid grid up there. Right, let's go over to here and hit our fluid grid, and we'll get one bucket of water, like so. Let's switch this around. We don't need that anymore. We don't need, oh, actually we can't put them in there, so we'll put them in this side instead. Right, so they're good. We've got our one bucket of water, we've got that. So now we need to teach it how to make a bucket of water. So one bucket plus fluid. No, that's not it. Item types, processing. So how are we going to teach it how to be a bucket of water? One bucket plus fluids. Yeah, which doesn't work. Must be a process. It's got to be a processing recipe then. Oh, okay. All right. It's got to be a processing recipe. So let's go and get a machine that will do it. Villager Fisher, no. Okay, this thing I don't know, but a fluid encapsulator, we can definitely get another one of those. I think we've already had one of those. There we go, fluid encapsulator. Right, we will shove that where we shove everything else, right at the very end. Actually, we'll go around. Yeah, we'll shove this at the very end. We will get a spirited power energy cable. So spirited. One of those. Let's get this thing down and in place. So we'll shove that there. We will put the fluid encapsulator here. We will then configure the left hand side to be an input and the back to be the output. And yeah, we want to keep this on, so we want a detector as well. The detector, how many buckets do we actually need in the system at any one time? You know, I'm saying like 10, maybe 10 water buckets. When it's greater than 10 water buckets, emit a redstone signal. Yeah, that's good with me. This thing will then respond to a redstone signal. So when it is so yeah, control status is node when the signal is low. We'll put some augmentations in this later. We don't really need to do that right this second. What we do need though is we need an exporter, which is here, and we need to set that to fluids and water, and we need a cable so that we can get that thing running, which is perfect. That will need a couple of speed upgrades and stuff, which we should have in the backpack. Speed upgrades, 1, 2, 3. Yes, we should need 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Actually, we just take a whole lot as well. So 4 of those in there should give us perfect. And then what we need to do is we need to import buckets. Export buckets into the system. So we are going to export the buckets on the top. So we'll put a bucket and we'll put a thing, and then we will say also the top is import. That will give us that. The back is export, which is not ideal because we have one of those there. Actually, we can do this and we can put that back one like so. We can link that to here, and then we can link that to there, and we're going to put an importer, which we don't have, so I need another importer. So what we'll do is we'll get the importer to import and then stop the import process once we're good. So here we'll do whitelisted only buckets, and then we'll also do on a redstone signal only work without a redstone signal. This thing will then be configured for 10 buckets. Anything greater than 10 buckets is a redstone signal. That will then turn that off, so that's cool. This thing doesn't really matter anymore, but that should then pull the bucket in. Now when we get to 10 buckets, so this bucket thing here, needs to craft the bucket. Did I set it up for buckets? I did, didn't I? Yeah. So why aren't the buckets coming in? Redstone ignore, exact mode off. That is set for blue. So why is that not coming in? It's an exporter as a bucket. Ignore the redstone signal. That should be all set up. That should be set up. Do we have any buckets? We do. We have buckets. I know we have buckets. We don't have buckets. That would be why then. So the crafting card is needed so that if we don't have any buckets, we need to craft the bucket to put it into the system. Now, how many buckets do we have in the system right now? So how many buckets of water do we have? We have 10 buckets of water. So when it's above 10, it should shut off. So if we go over to here, remove one of these up. No, we don't want to remove one of those upgrades. We want to hit this upgrade with this. And we'll stick a few speed upgrades in there for good measure. There we go. So these buckets are basically going to fill up. There's going to be 64 buckets. Yeah, crap. You know what? I don't care. I don't care. It's stopped because it's not filling it up anymore. But, alright, 16 buckets stacked. Every time a bucket is used, it will be returned to the system. We should be good. Actually, the only thing that is making bucket or using buckets is the actual water thing that we've got here. So 16 buckets plus all those means that every time one is used, it will refill another one. We don't actually need it to craft another one. We just need it to do that. Alright, so we can leave it as it is, and that will work. So that's auto-filling up our stuff. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. But that also means that now we've got it auto-crafting those items. So if we get it all the way up here, so this has stopped because it's here. This has stopped because it's here. So that will auto craft whenever we use stuff. Perfect. This will auto fill up the apothecary. Now, if we get another user, will it work if, say for instance, I want to make, I want a mechanical user. So I want one of these, an item user. Oh crap! Item users use this stuff, which is this, which we'll get a couple of those, and we'll get a couple of these guys, I guess. Right, there we go, a couple. Right, so if I put this guy, where am I going to put him? I'm going to put him there for the moment because then I don't have to turn him. So if I get one of these guys, right, and I want to make a pure daisy. So if I go a pure daisy, pure daisies are made with 4 white mystical petals, and then you shove a seed in, right? So if I get myself 4 white mystical petals from, that was crap. I don't actually know which is which. So if we stack these up where we're going to put them, so I'm gonna say we would put them, we're going to go sideways that way, so I would say here, to be honest. I think here is a good idea. These are all going to change around anyway because I don't know what is what. So they'll all move by next time. Because I want to put all the seeds, you know, all the flowers together, all the petals together, etc, etc. So they'll all change around in a bit. But if we use this, and it's kind of like a base. We'll put that one on there. Put that one on there. Come on, we need white. Right, there's bone meal. So do we know? Yeah, there we go, there's the white ones. Alright, so if we do that one, and then the last one here, so that gets rid of all our stuff. We need our stuff back, so let's go grab our stuff. I don't think we need all of this stuff, but never mind. Right, so if we grab a couple of these, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and we need a seed, right? Now, will the mechanical user, if I give it power, so if I give it, I need energy cables. I don't really want to put another thing down, so if I get energy cables, like so, and then go boom, boom, that should, there we go, that should power that run, right? So it requires a redstone or always on. We're going to put always on, because what we can do is we can feed this one at a time, or all 4, 1. Will it work? That's the question. No, it won't. Alright, so these need to be dropped. So don't these things drop as well? Drop the blocks instead of placing it. Right, so we could see if the constructor will drop the block. That would be kind of cool actually. So if we do that, so we're the same level. We don't want to be the same level, we want to be higher. So we want to go up and across, and then we want to put the constructor here, and we want to turn this guy round. So we need our wrench. We want to turn it like so. There we go. And then we want to go, we want you to drop those, but we want you to drop them instead of placing them. It bloody works! Oh my god, it fucking works. Not great, because it only does, oh, it only does one at a time, but the idea is sound. There's got to be, I mean, obviously we can use the dispenser, right? We could use a dispenser. That would be cool. Because then what we can do is we can hook it up to an exporter and actually, yeah, of course I need a bow. Because if we use the exporter, so if we go like this and put that dropper here, can I move this? Yeah, there we go. So I want the hole on the bottom. Come on. Can I not put a dispenser upside down? I've got to be able to put a dispenser upside down, right? Surely. Right, let's put that there, and then where's the dispenser again? So we'll put that there, put that underneath, and yeah, there we go. Right, so the dispenser is there. So if we take our seeds back, yeah, or our stuff, see, I've got too much crap now. We don't need that. We don't need that. Well, we do need that, but we don't need that right this second. We don't need another one of them. So right, that should give us a little bit more room. So if we do that, we should be able to get our things back. There we go. Right, so if we get those back, and then we put 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, right? So we put 4 in there and a seed. So the dispenser will obviously dispense when it's got a redstone signal. So let's get a I need a lever. Yeah, so that's cool. And then is it place a seed in there, or is it drop a seed in? Place a seed. Alright. So we want all that stuff back. We want 1, 2, 3, 4, and then where's the seed gone? Where's the seed? The seed must have gone somewhere. No, I don't know. Oh, there it is. It's still in there. So, boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that gives us that. If I then put the seed in there and go like this, that throws the seed out. Yeah, so the seed then gets picked up because it can't be fired. Alright, cool. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4 in there. So we'll go, let's turn this crap off. There we go. Right, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 4 in there, and then the mechanical user right clicks the seed. Come on, you can right click it. Always on. Come on, you can do it. No? Can you not right click it? Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. Throwing it in, yeah, see, that didn't throw it in, that was the problem. Alright, we're going to have to find a dropper of some sort. I think there's one. Precise dropper, drop without randomness. Alright, so there is a device dropper there. Isn't there one in applied energistics? Isn't there one there? It's like an exporter. Maybe I'm going a bit mad. I wonder if the precision dropper will work. Let's get one of them and check. So what do we need for this? We need a dispenser and then mason stone? Mason cobblestone, which is that. we'll get a bit of that, then we'll get some of that, some of that. Oh, we got some of that, sorry, we got some of that. And then this. Really? Did I not make enough? Alright, there we go. What was the bottom one? Mason iron. Wait, what the hell? Block of iron. Right, 2 of those. Mason iron. Right, we can get 2 of those. Boom. Alright, there's our precision dropper. So if we get rid of this guy and then go underneath and put him. Alright, so I've got like so. Let's see if we can rotate. No, I can't rotate that guy. Alright, so I've got to place him underneath. I want him to face downwards. Where did he go? Oh, he went in the bath. Really? Okay. Well, anything that falls in above gets put in. Okay, that's nice to know. Why are you not facing the right way that I want you to face? Why am I still standing here when I could die? Oh, I know what I can use. Well, I could use it if I could find it. There it is, sleeping bag. This is getting to be a long episode, but if I can get this right. Right, so that thing doesn't like that wrench. So if we get rid of that, get rid of that. We need the we don't need the petal, so we'll get rid of that for the moment. We don't need the sink for the moment. We don't need that for the moment. The rest of the stuff we can live with. Right, so what do we need for this? We need the wrench. So let's have a look at another wrench. Maybe the cyclic one. SRF tools. Power. Does cyclic have a wrench? Don't know. Cyclic. Wow. Okay. Maybe at cyclic, that might help. No. Conveyor belt's cool. Alright, let's see if we can get this to move. So we'll go here, we'll get the other wrenches. We'll get that one and we'll get, I suppose power won't move it. Isn't there another wrench? Wrench. There's a couple of wrenches. Applied logistics. Oh, cyclic does have a wrench. Alright, so let's get one of those. Because we don't have one of those. So we need a heavy weighted blah 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 blah. We need one of them, one of them, one of them. Right, cool. Let's see if that moves it. Ooh! Well, that's kind of cool. That is cool. Delay, offset. That's really good, actually. However, I just wanted to move you. Cable wrench. Seriously, mate, I just wanted to move you. So, I'm guessing you don't turn? No. Using that wrench also makes it do that. Using that one does nothing. Do you seriously, like, do you not go around? I guess. Oh, you're in there. Yeah, that's where I wanted you. So I guess maybe we put you on top of this. Yeah, why not? Right, let's see. Do you drop this in there when you are told always on? Always on, 1, offset, delay. Oh, you need power. You give it to me. Awesome. Alright, not what I wanted, but thank you. Is that in there? Yes! It's in there! Right, okay, so we can do this. We can do this, can't we? We can do this. Right, so we get 1 of those, we get 3 more of those. We've got 1 already swimming in here. So if we grab this guy out, we put in here, we put... So we could feed this machine the 4, right? All 4 of them would go into there. Then it needs a seed. Boom! Ah, then we can pick it up. Yes. That means we can automate all of the items that we want using the apococopocoacaphy. Using this petal thing. Holy crap. That is so cool. So now we just need to basically stick an export. Well, we need to stick a chest. We need to stick a hopper, like a, some kind of a hopper. There we go, an ender hopper. So we get 1 of those. We get an ender hopper that vacuums up nearby items. Liquid hopper, yeah, I'm guessing that, yeah. Alright, so an ender hopper, so we'll get 1 of those. So we need an ender hopper, which we don't have anywhere in the system, so let's just grab 1. We need an eye of ender, which shouldn't be a problem. Let's grab 1 of those. We need a chest, which I believe I've got. So we definitely need 1 of those at the moment. We're going to grab that over here, and we're going to go boom. And then we are going to go a chest, which doesn't need to be a fancy chest, but we've got a crystal one, so we'll use that. Right, so now we can take these bits down, like so. We're going to need an exporter there anyway, but we don't need this thing. So, right, we got anything in there? No, we haven't. Cool. Alright, so this thing will put stuff in there on a delay of 10, right? And then whatever gets made will come out and be vacuumed up in the chest. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the chest, boom, straight there. We are going to put the vacuum hopper straight on the top of it, so that that thing just sucks up everything that is there. We're going to stick an importer, which we do have, sweet, on the chest, right? So we'll hook that up. Anything that goes in the chest gets hoovered up into the system, and then we will hook that up. So that's all sorted. This guy is good. This guy isn't. So all of the collection items is good. So now we just need to hook up this guy. So we need another chest, which I did see. So we've got 1 here. So we will do a chest. We will do an exporter into that chest, which we don't have. Crap. Need another exporter. And we're just going to do 1 because I just want it quickly. So let's get, we can clear that as well. So there's 1, boom, right, there we go. So now we can export into that chest. Now exporting into that chest is obviously a good idea. We need to go and create the items that we need to do. So we need to do it in a certain order, right? That's going to be the trickiest part, is getting this in a certain order. Or is it? Do we just get another precise dropper and hook it up so that it will come in first? Yeah, I think that's what we do. We get another precise dropper and we put the count, like we leave the count as, because I don't know, yeah, we'll leave the count as it is. We'll leave the delay as 10 on this one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's 40. So we'll give it a 60 or an 80 delay, and that will then drop the seed in. So we know that everything's in place, and then we drop the seed, and then we're good. So if we go for a precise dropper again, so we go for another one of these guys. Do we have enough stuff? No, we don't. So let's get some more of this crap, and let's just get a stack of it. And then we need to make the masonry stuff, which we've got 16 of, and then we'll go and do another precise dropper. Alright, cool. So the precise dropper we will shove... Actually, we could put it this side, because that's where everything else is. Right, so let's put the dropper here, and then we'll put this block here, and then we will put this block here facing this way. Right, perfect. And then we're going to reclaim our blocks. That will get power, always on, so whatever comes in here will just get shoved out. We're going to ramp this up to not 140. We're going to stick it on 90. So whatever comes in here will get that stuff. Now we need pipes. So where are we going to go for pipes? We're going to go for our normal pipes that we use with the extractors, because we know we can configure them. So we're going to go for advanced item types, because we don't need anything massively advanced, but we do need something a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure I put the other parts or the extractors into the system, which I did. So we'll grab those out. So let's hook these up. We will do one extraction pipe here, and we'll do another... we could just go over there, so we'll do that one there, and then what we'll do is we'll break this guy and we will put him, he's not there, which means he's probably in wow, that was good actually. Okay, so plug, is it a plug? No, the point. Yep, there we go, there's our configured point. So let's just check. Yeah, okay, so we'll put him here, so he will then feed power. We will then go, this bottom guy is fine, it's this top guy. Yeah, I'm going to go around because I know that this pipe is going to connect to the bottom there. So we're going to go like this, and then this pipe is going to go up a little bit higher, because we know we're going to want to insert into there. So we'll come crazy piping. Right, this guy here will get an upgrade. So he will get an extractor upgrade, and we will configure that as a whitelist, and we'll shovel that down to 1. I don't know what this is. I think it's how many? Whitelist, and we're going to go and get a few of those and a couple of those. Have we really only got 2 left? Alright, I might have to make some more of those. Right, so those guys are configured. So this guy will be configured for the seed there. And this guy here will be configured for, let's just take that down to blah 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 blah, 0, whitelist of white petals. Sleeping bag. Let's sleep. Sweet. Right, and what we're going to need to do is going to need to grab a bit of bone meal. There we go. And some shears, which I think I have in the backpack, because I can put this stuff back now. We'll put that back. That we don't need that anymore. Shears. Nope, they're in the other pack. Shears are not in that pack either. Shears, where are the shears? There's the shears. Right, cool. Alright, let's go over here and make some more. We just need a couple. What don't we need? We need a few more than a couple, but yeah, you get the idea. Right, let's grab those, turn those into flowers. Okay. And where are they? There they are. Right, so we've got 20 now, so that's enough for the moment. Let's go and put this back. We do need 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, and then we'll put the rest of these guys back in there so that we've got some in the system. Right, so these guys basically should feed out 4 plus a seed equals what we need, right? And it equals a pure daisy. So if we go into, so if we go in here, and we go downstairs, so I'm going to install this down here, and then what I'll do is I'll change a route that will get us to that place a bit quicker. But I want to try and build it down here. So it's going to be a process, and it's going to be 4 of those plus 1 of those equals 1 of those, right? That's it. That should be it, right? That should be it. And then let's get back up to here. And then we should be able to drop that in there as an export. And now if we put in the 4 daisies and that, they should get pulled into the system, which is perfect. No, I want that as a pattern in there. Yeah, there we go, pure daisy, right? So what should happen is we should be able to go, I want a pure daisy. We've already got one. So that's not good. Why is only craftables? Normal? Pure? Really? Oh, hang on. Are you linked up? You've got to be linked up. You're an exporter. Type exporter. Oh, bollocks. You know what I've done. Jesus Christ. This is a long episode, you can tell, because I put an exporter where I should have put a crafter. I mean, what the hell? Right, let's put a crafter down and see whether that actually makes a difference. It should do, considering it's supposed to craft stuff. I don't know. Right, stupidity reigns supreme. Right, we've got a crafter, we've got our recipe in there. Now we should be able to go, oi, I want a pure daisy. Do it. No! You know what it's doing? That thing is sucking it up. Ah. It's getting dropped and it's getting sucked up immediately. Damn it. Right, so how do I... That thing needs to come off. But the process is good. It's just this needs to come off. So I need to find another way of vacuuming up stuff, but with a filter. What about an end or something? Right, let's have a look at this. There's got to be something. So we've got the ender hopper and the generator and a shelf. Gotta be something. Gotta be something. There's gotta be something with a hopper or a chest attached to it. Hopper upgrade, transfer gadget. Maybe crate will do it. I don't know. It's possible. What about chests? Trinket case, oak drawers. Bags would do it. Item terminal. I don't know what that is. That doesn't look like it. Oh! Oh, well, we could get into pneumatic craft and pick it up that way. Or an omnidirectional hopper. A hopper underneath, maybe? Stash, inventory, drawers. No, no, no. No, that doesn't look right. What's that? No, that doesn't look right. Pity black hole unit? Right, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Whatever. What's this one? The iron storage crate, so that's not it. Reactor solid casing. A depth hopper? I don't know what that does. Yellow connector. No, security. Right, that's a gadget thing. That's a black hole unit. Maybe if we put a hopper underneath it would work. I'm not sure though. What the? A fridge? Really? That's kind of cool. Okay, this is not import plate. Puts item in the inventory of blocks in front of it. Maybe moving that around, maybe, I don't know. This doesn't look like there is floating hopper, ender hopper. The ender hopper has a block of a range of 5 blocks, but there's no updated version of that. So I'm guessing that maybe a hopper blocker. Right, let's make a hopper and see whether the hopper will pick it up from underneath. We don't need to make a hopper, we've got hoppers. But so underneath here, if we put that linking onto there, will that catch it? So if we have a look for a seed, we need 1 seed. We need petals, so white petals. So we'll take our white petals out. We already know that the system's trying to make it. So if we put those in there, alright, it makes it, but we can't pick it up. So we need some kind of hoppery type. Or, alternatively, we look into that whole drone thing. Because that would be kind of cool. Like the little drone interface, and then a drone to like basically go along and pick up the stuff. A fully programmable airborne robot. I mean, look, almost any time. There we go. So that's pretty cool. So we could program it to pick up, or I'm hoping we could program it to pick up the pure daisy. But that is definitely for the next episode, because this is already an hour and a half. Just automating this. However, if I put this back in the system, we should be able to request. There we go. Right, so they're back into the system now. So let's have a look at pure daisy. We don't have enough white. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. We get 4 more white bits, and we'll go daisy, and we'll go right. So I'm going to put those in my inventory, and we'll go craft, and I want just 1. And then we go over to here. Boom, 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 boom. That is so cool. And, oh, hang on. It went into the hopper. What the hell? Alright, so we need the drone basically to just put stuff in and out of this chest, essentially. So if this let's just reactivate this so that I can get my chest back. There we go. Right, so if we put this chest on here, that daisy will then go into there. If we then move this importer just down 1 block. And we will put the importer back on there, like so. And we'll put the cables back so that we will import that back into the system. The system will then recognize that we've then got a daisy, so that's cool. We need a couple of these mossy blocks. No, we don't, because we can't fill that up, so that's fine. There we go. Right, so we've got a pure daisy. So that means that anything that can be in this apothecary, but in the petal thing, anything that can go in the petal thing, we can automate. It doesn't look pretty. I don't care. It works. That literally is the end of this episode because, oh my god, that was a long episode. However, we've automated living wood, living stone, and pure daisies. Why the hell we would need more than, you know, like 4 or 5 pure daisies, I don't know, but I don't care, because it now means that we can automate any of these flowers. So if I say I want 5 ender flames, just so long as I've got mystical brown, light grey, and mystical red petals, we can do ender flames, because we just chuck a seed in there and we're done. So we can program all these now. Oh, that's cool. Alright, and all this stuff, all of these flowers, I'm going to make some flowers, and we are going to put those in the botany pots, and we are going to make, because in the botany pots they come out, I'm pretty sure they come out of petals, so we will put those into botany pots. I'll do that for next time, and then we will automate maybe an ender flame next time before we then start doing any of the other stuff, because we still got a lot to do on botany, or Botany even. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Alright, yeah, this is the end of the second episode. Well, part 2. In part 3, we're going to automate endo flames. This is so cool. Anyway, I've been Systosis, you've been awesome. Laters.